Hi, this is Shade Foray with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Steven Swenson, and this is one of our Property Deals of the Week video.
Yeah, exactly. Today we're going to go and talk about Connecticut.
Yeah, which Connecticut is a state that falls into a different classification, something we call a redemption deed.
Yeah, now they may not classify themselves necessarily as a redemption deed state, but redemption deed states tend to have kind of the same characteristics or things. In the case of Connecticut, the city tax collectors actually handle the sale, so it's not done on a county level, it's done on a city-to-city basis.
Yeah. Now, with a redemption deed, what that means is that when it comes to the way that the county deals with it and handles it, it's like they're dealing with a tax deed, like they're foreclosing on a property here. But when you buy the property, let's say you win it at auction, you're not going to have the power to sell it for a period there. You may not have the power to take any kind of control over it during a set period here. In which case, in here, it is a period of 6 months or 60 days if the property is abandoned.
Yeah, exactly. So really what they are is they're like tax deeds that have a redemption period that are attached to them. So it's a shorter redemption period. They pay an interest rate return of 18%. But what you're really doing is they record the deed and you bid up using a premium bidding system just like you would with the tax deed. So the bidding would start at $5,000 and bid up to $10,000, and $10,000 is the high bid. And so with this type of investment, you're going to have a higher chance of owning the property than versus a taxing certificate.
Yeah, but it does still have that opportunity to redeem. In which case, if it does, then you'll make 18% on your money.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll buy it, and then you just kind of sit back, wait for 6 months. After that 6 months has taken place, if the property owner has redeemed, you'll get your check in the mail. If they haven't, then at that point, you're going to go ahead and they'll record the deed and send you the deed.
Yeah, now these are some properties that are being offered at a live auction coming up here on March 10th in the town of Somers, Connecticut.
Yeah, exactly. So these will be a redemption deed sale, and these are quite a few different types of properties that are going to be offered. So this first property here is a nice home. It's on 1.25 acres. And it starts with an opening bid of around $5,000.
Yeah, the assessed on it though is around $179,000, and here we can see a little bit of an actual street side image of the property. You can see the home back there.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't get quite as close photos, but at least we can kind of get an idea of what it was. And if we were going to bid on it, we'd actually get some closer photos to it. But in looking at it, we can see that it does have a pretty good value. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,700 square feet that has a value of around $179,000.
Yeah, so really, for the amounts, it is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, really good. Even if it bid it up to $20,000 or $30,000, you're making 18% on that money, and after the 6 months is done, if they haven't paid back, then you'll just go ahead and record the deed, and you'll become the new owner.
Yeah, here's another one right here where we have a house that opens up at about $9,000, but that is assessed to be worth maybe $224,000. So there's quite a bit of room for it there to bid up.
Yeah, we can see that this is 1.4 acres again. So a lot of these properties have larger lots within this particular, city or township within Connecticut. Just kind of more photos of the property. We can see the overhead shot there as well, where we can see, it's got a big front yard. We can see that in the photo as well, a big backyard, lots of room, really 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths too. So it's got some size to it.
Yeah, it does. It has pretty good size there too. We can see that it's about 2,000 square feet, and yeah, the value here that they're giving it is around $224,000. So we know that it's going to be at least $200,000 roughly. The value on it, and that tells us quite a bit there, given that we know that it opens up at just $9,000.
Yeah, the estimate range they give it, is between 188 to 258. So really, kind of depending on the condition and the property, that it could be worth even more than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's really pretty interesting. It starts out with an opening bid of $12,000, but really is a pretty nice home with an assessed value of over $400,000.
Yeah, just those numbers alone, the $12,000 opening bid compared to the $400,000 assessed value, those are some staggering numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. Really nice home, really nice area. And really all of these homes, I mean, you're starting at between $5,000 to $12,000 opening bid amounts. All of them have, the cheapest home is around $170,000, $180,000 up to $400,000. You can see nice lot, large home, 4 bedrooms, and
2,400 square feet, almost 2,500 square feet, bigger house.
Yeah, one thing I noticed as well at this property is you can see that it sold back in 2017.
Yeah, October 9th. In 2017.
Yeah, for $390,000. So that $400,000 estimate's pretty close because if that would mean that it hasn't gone up in any value at all. So and we also see that it's a newer home where it was built in 2013.
Yeah, that's actually very new.
Yeah, so it's a new home. It's on a large lot. We can see that it was purchased in 2017 for $390,000. So overall, your money's very well protected, even if the bidding gets, even if you were to bid that up higher.
Yeah, lots of room to bid it up higher.
Yeah, this last property we just kind of wanted to throw in because me and Shade love land, and this is a what we would think is a pretty sexy property, or could be. This is a lakeside building lot, size is
2.21 acres.
Yeah, 2.2. Nice. The opening bid amount is around $4,000, and it has assessed value around $95,000. We didn't really look into the market value. That was just based off of what the assessed value was.
Yeah, it could be one though that may not get as much attention as other properties, and could have a lot of appeal to it there.
Yeah, you can see that somebody's already started kind of clearing out the lot a bit. That top left photo is actually kind of the pathway to the lake. But you can see that they've started kind of clearing things out for possibly building on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that actually would be awesome. That's an amazing little property. It goes right into the lake. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's actually got a lot of lake frontage to it, and all the homes on the lake are a really nice home. In fact, the entire neighborhood is a really nice neighborhood. So you can see the home's actually still even got a mailbox to it, even though there's not a home located yet. Yeah,
that would be a really nice lot there to pick up. That would also be a beautiful place to build your home.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and that could be a property where if you were able to acquire the property through a tax deed foreclosure, you could possibly build a home on there and turn around and sell it, or build your own personal home on the property.
Yeah, that would actually be amazing.
So as far as Connecticut, they offer great opportunities for investors. You can earn that high interest rate return, but you also have that higher chance of ownership because it's a redemption deed versus a tax lien certificate.
Yeah, so the only downside there is it's going to take you a little bit longer to figure some things out, but the truth of it is, even with tax deeds, it takes a while sometimes to figure things out. A 6-month period of time, or as little as 2 months, is not that long of a redemption period to have to wait through. Certainly not enough of something to keep you from investing in an area.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you can download this Connecticut list and really any of the Connecticut lists that we offer as part of our membership program on taxsalesupport.com.
Yeah, you can join that where we have lists for both auctions that are happening, live and online. We have also over-the-counter lists. We have live trainings that we do. We have a lot of different forms of support there just to help you get started without needing to spend a ton of money to do it.
Yeah, exactly. We offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's $39 a month if you do month-to-month, or only $29 if you decide to do a year up front. So that's going to give you access to all of the training guides, the list, but also a weekly webinar that's a live webinar held by me and Shade each week.
Yeah, which we love doing for all of the members. So thank you for watching our video. Thank you for staying here to the end. If you like these videos, be sure to subscribe.
Yep, and hit the thumbs up button.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.